All right, Kaidon, congratulations on the win. First off, you're heading to a conference championship game now. You know that you've locked that up. You know it's going to be a 14-game season now. I know that was a goal for this team coming in. How does it feel to know that you're going to be one of those teams playing for the conference championship?
Yeah, I mean, it feels great knowing that we're one of the teams that's playing there. But like Coach said, we also wanted to host it too, have that home field advantage. So we're on the right path to doing that, and we just got to keep going.
Take me through this one tonight because it looked like this game could take a couple of different turns there early on, maybe a little bit of a defensive battle, then maybe turns into a little bit more of a high-scoring affair. But overall, for you in this offense, what did it take to get it done tonight?
Yeah, it was kind of weird because the way they came out, they won the toss and they wanted the ball first. So once they got that drive going, they was trying to run the clock, and as an offense, we was peeping that. So we knew that our drives was going to be limited. So we had to take advantage of every drive that we had, and that's what we tried to do every time we went out there. We tried to execute as best as we can, although we did have a few penalties that held us back a few times. But we went out there and we executed the game plan, and we did what we did.
Yeah, it fell behind 7-0 early, but it looked like you guys didn't really blink. You just go out there and respond with a touchdown drive.
Oh yeah, yes sir. I mean that's just how we are. We keep striking the stone no matter what. No matter we down 7, no matter we down 3, no matter we down 21. We're gonna keep striking the stone to try to come back on top.
You guys seem to be a second half team. I mean, did it against Jacksonville State a couple weeks ago. Came out, kind of dominated that half. Did it again tonight. In third quarter. What is it about the second half that kind of makes you guys maybe take it to the next level, especially with the ground game?
Yeah, this is just something with the coaches. The coaches come in after halftime and they tell us the formations and the certain calls that they see that they can't stop and that they like, or our formation that they line up to it and they like that. We go out there, we going to keep drilling it until they stop it. If nobody can stop it, why stop? So we just go out there, coaches come in, make great halftime adjustments, and we go out there and strike the stone.
What about the play of the offensive line? I mean, they keep the pocket clean for you most of the time, and then also the running lanes. I mean, it seems like the guys always got a lot of running lanes. How good have they been?
Yeah, the O-line, I mean, they've been extremely great. I mean, that's a hard word to use, but they've been extremely great. Giving me the time in the pocket to throw, opening up the holes for the O-line, for the running backs, opening up the holes for me when I do scramble and do what I do. So, I mean, the O-line, you couldn't ask for a better O-line for how they've been playing this season, how they've been preparing, how humble and how much aggression and just how they come off the ball every day. I mean, although he is the captain, that whole O-line, they all up there. Everybody respect them. And they come out every game and they do what they do. I mean, all the rushing yards we picking up, although we do got the backs and me toting it, that comes from the O-line.
Second quarter, the touchdown throw to C.J. Daniels. I think right before that, a couple of plays that had been a third down short run, fourth down short run to convert there. It seems like Coach Korn and this offense just kind of have a good sense of when to take those shots down the field, do you?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, although we are run first, when we do pull and throw the ball, it's unexpected. Things like that happen, busted, wide open receivers. So we're gonna make the best of what we got and what we do, and we're gonna keep on going out there and doing just like that. CJ, that's what his second wide open, easiest touchdown. Just keep going out there and confusing defense, making plays like that.
I don't remember the number off the top of my head, but the majority of your touchdown throws, I think except for like 3 of them, have come on throws of 20 or more yards. How in sync are you with your guys on those big plays?
Yeah, them boys, they like to make plays, so they call themselves the Baja. They wanna go up and get it, so them boys, nothing but love for them boys. Shout out to the O-line for giving me the time to make those long, deep down the field throws.
Coach Chad was talking about, kind of playing with a chip on your shoulder. You guys 8-0 now, clinched a spot in the conference championship game. How do you continue to play with that chip on your shoulder moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, I've had the time growing up where I've had that chip on my shoulder. So, like now, it can be going just like that. So, I just go out there and I be me every day. I don't worry about the social media. I don't read the social media. I don't all the outside noise. One ear and out the other. Play the next play. Every day I'm trying to get better. I'm not worried about all the hype coming around my name or this, that, the third. I'm worried about preparing myself to be better every day and to help this team.
All right, Kobe, congrats on the win. And, same question for you that I asked Kaidon Salter as well. You guys are going to play for a conference championship now. How does that feel? Is that checking a box, or is it It's a big time milestone.
I mean, it's a big deal for me. I've never won a championship in my whole life, so being able to witness this and see how the process of this works. Like this whole process of having a new coach and staff and coming in. Now we're 8-0. I mean, it's just blessed. I mean, it just shows that if you keep paving the way, keep going, that good things could come out of it. So.
Defensively tonight, you guys for about 3 quarters were really looked like kind of sticking to the game plan and really held down a high-powered offense. It's tough to hold them down the whole night.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they have a lot of good concepts. They have a great receiver over there. They have a great quarterback as well. So just to be able to just for us to be able to hold them to any even 10 points during the third quarter, and we just got to make sure we finish during the fourth. But, I mean, we still found a way to win, so that's all that I'm happy about.
You were the first team to stop them in the red zone this year. They had not been stopped, field goal or most of the time touchdowns. You guys were able to do that in the first half tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's red smoke, man, for you. I mean, we always stay composed. We have a great coaching staff. Our coaches always give us some good game plans. We able to scheme well. Everything all plays out, and we had a great practice this week, so we knew we was prepared for this team. So.
They win the toss, elect to receive the ball, which is a little bit unorthodox, but they go down and score that touchdown, take the early lead. What's your guys' mindset on the sidelines as a defense, as far as making sure you continue to bring it each and every series?
I mean, it's a long game. I mean, just because they score in the first quarter doesn't mean anything. I mean, Coach Krantz always says you don't win the game in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, but you win in the fourth quarter. So even though they come down and score on us, I mean, we stay resilient. We have a good brotherhood, like I've said before. We all pick each other up, and that's why we're as good as we are. So.
And you guys also been really good in the second half on offense and on defense. What do you attribute that to?
I attribute that to red smoke. Like I said before, red smoke, the coaches, the us as a team, we're all together. We communicate well. We play together. I mean, we do everything for each other. So I think that's one main reason why we able to play so well. And also the coaches. Big shout out to the coaches too. So.
You guys had some injuries and like Preston stepping up there at corner, and then also Tyron goes out with a penalty tonight. Is it just next man up for you guys?
I mean, yeah, it's next man up, and Preston's really came in as a corner, so I kind of have always joke around how he's a corner, but I mean, Preston's a dog, man. He plays whatever position he needs to. That just shows how we are as a team. Whenever we're needed, we're going to be able to step up in that position. So even though Tyron went down, he's a great captain, he's a great leader. He still was on us encouraging stuff, so we still have that presence of Tyron still being there. So, I mean, and then Joe Carter came in, stepped up. He played a great game, so shout out Joe too.
And for this defense to come out with a focus tonight, and you were one of the top tacklers. I know that was an issue for the secondary last week that Coach Chappell talked about. Well, how much of that was just having a good week of practice and coming in here with the right mindset?
It plays a big factor. Coach Dino really held me up this week. He made sure I be me, I play my game. I didn't feel like I had the best game last week, so he's a great coach. I mean, he makes sure I stay on task and make sure he pushed me this week to be able to perform like I need to. I want to be able to provide for my team the best I can. So whatever that's needed, I'm going to be able to do so.
How much were you guys missing Tyron out there in that second half?
We were missing Tyron for sure, but like I said, Joe Carter, he came in and played great, man. I mean, Joe Carter was literally everywhere. Every time I was on the field, I seen like he always seemed to make an tackle and stuff like that. And also Tyron, like I said before, he's on the sideline encouraging us, make sure we was on the same page and. Great.
Well, and the good news is it would happen in the first half, right? So you get him next week.
Yeah,
right?
I know. Thank God for that, man. Yes, sir. That's a blessing.